Let's have a look to a remix I released last year for my friend Ryu, featuring the vocals of Stereo MCs. Then you can have examples in the real life of all the topics we already talked about: compression, EQ, etc. So here is a little snippet of the song.
Choices are a luxury for you and me, and all we do and say is in the data stream. If I could only change my shape, but this machine is teaching us to alienate. Relocate, change my shape. Pictures like triggers disorientate, dehumanize like stick figures trying to reach the interstate. People moving, border crossing, music has no boundaries. I know how I'm living, with both eyes open, that's how I'm coping.
Yeah, that's it. So as you can see, that's usually I never finalize a track in Ableton because I feel more comfortable mixing down within Logic Pro. But for some reason, I was in a rush and I really had to deliver. So I finalized this remix in Ableton. And that's interesting because we talked about the benefits of grouping sounds and creating buses. And as you can see here on the screen, I did exactly the same that I do in Logic. I created buses and groups: the drums, the synths, vocals, bass, and others like effects and stuff. And then I can control, process these groups of sound independently. So let's have a closer look to the groups, the drums. So the drums. That's the blue group. There is not so much processing on the group, just a little bit of compression. We already talked about that. So on the drum bass, you want a long attack, a fairly short release, and you know, just a little bit of movement and control. You see it's really light. If we have a closer look inside the group, kick drum. The kick drum is a sample actually of probably the plugin I use all the time, which is Kick. Yeah, that's a sample from Kick. And just a little bit of EQ, removing muddiness in the low mid. That's a very classic trick. So yeah, 400 Hz, remove a little bit, and you're removing like the boxiness of the kick drum. So not so much processing. That's a kick drum. I just tuned it, and that's it. For the rest, it's 808 toms, clave, woodblock, snare, and as you can see, there is absolutely no processing on those tracks, and that's a very important tip. When you really focus on properly programming your sounds and applying the right processing from the beginning, you don't have to do so much during the mix down process. So probably these sounds comes from a machine, and I already EQ'd the sound and apply reverb and printed it like this. So I don't even have to process them, you know. No EQ, nothing, it's already processed, a little bit of reverb, woodblock, the snare. This is from the original track. Once again, no processing because the sound was great, so you know, no EQ. And that's very important, you know, like the less plugins you will use and the better will be the result, you know. So when you want to achieve something in particular, just try to figure out what is the shortest way to do it, you know, the most basic way to do it.